when your name is called. We will start with the visitors from West Volusia. Number 6, Sagan Dudley. Number 44, Kylan Japalucci. Number 23, Isaac Laura. Number 17, Brody Meadows. Number 33, Carson Taylor. Number 5, Bryson Wilkins. Number 25, Jaden Brayton. Number 7, Abdiel Ruiz. Number 26, Parker Thornton. Number 20, Nico Amato. Number 40, Holden Grove. And number 3, William Gomez. The manager is Mike Meadows, assistant coach Mitch Taylor, assistant coach Brandon Japalucci, and assistant coach Peter Dudley. Now for the home team, Brooksville. Number 3, Cooper Smith. Number 00, Dante Mason. Number 99, Emmett Gay. Number 25, Gunnar Sullivan. Number 2, Andy Albrecht. Number 18, Levi Grubbs. Number 7, Colby Mahiron. Number 6, Zach Talpa. Number 10, Ben Talpa. Number 11, Colby DeVary. Number 12, Tice Ambrose. And number 40, Tally Stevens. Manager Seth Noe, assistant coach Lee Sullivan, assistant coach Matt Peterson, and assistant coach Travis Bishop. Please stand for the national anthem.
All right, welcome back to our continuing coverage of the 2018 Dixie Youth Baseball T-Ball State Tournament. I'm Mike Rideout for JockJive.com. I'll have the call of today's game, an elimination game between Brooksville and West Volusia. You just heard the starting lineups, or both lineups for both teams, and we'll have the national anthem followed by the start of today's game. the chant of West Volusia as we get ready to get rolling with this one. West Volusia will be the visiting team. West Volusia has been fighting their way through the losers bracket after losing to Okeechobee 26-15 on Saturday. West Volusia has bounced back to win 3 in a row. They beat West Seminole 28-7. They beat Sebring 22-10 and DeSoto 29-8, all elimination games to advance to today's game. Brooksville, different path. Yesterday was their first loss in the tournament. They opened up with a 22-20 win against Hardy and then defeated DeSoto 34-27, but fell to Okeechobee yesterday. They had actually gotten a bye on Sunday before playing DeSoto on Monday, and then lost to Okeechobee by a close one, 22-19. So Okeechobee, the only undefeated team. They will play Avon Park coming up next, and then we'll also have a game at 2 o'clock this afternoon. If there is an extra game, and if necessary game, it would be played Thursday morning at 9 a.m. So Okeechobee, Avon Park, West Volusia, and Brooksville, your final 4 teams here in the T-Ball State Tournament. If you would like to participate during the broadcast by sending in your shout-outs and best wishes, shout-out number is area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. That number is provided on your, if you're watching it on a laptop, it's provided on your screen above the scoreboard. Again, the number 352 area code 258-8450. Brooksville has taken the field. They are wearing the purple tops with the gold lettering and numerals on the front, or the gold lettering rather on the front, the white pants. They've got the white lettering and numerals on the back. And West Volusia wearing the red, white, and blue tops. White lettering and numerals on the back with the white pants. We're ready for baseball as Sagan Dudley will step in left side. The ball is placed on the tee. We'll play 6 innings to determine who stays alive here in the T-Ball State Tournament. And our first swing of the day is hit to second on a line drive, but it's off the glove of the second baseman, who may have actually caught that ball in the mouth. He's kind of bent over with his hands on his knees. Timeout is called. The coaches will go out and check him out. That is Emmett Gay. It looked like it, if it did hit it, I think it may have hit the glove first and then caught a part of his face. So let's hope he's okay. He's nodding his head yes, so that's a good sign. Coaches are out there. The umpire was the first to check on him to make sure he's okay. So it's a leadoff base runner. And the fans applauding as he is going to stay in the game and tough it out.
Now batting number 44, Kylan Japalucci.
That sends up Kylan Japalucci. He'll bat from the right side. And Japalucci hits it left side. It dies in the dirt just outside the arc in front of home plate. The pitcher will run to the circle to get the timeout, but Dudley had already moved over to third base. So that will put runners on the corners on the infield hit by Japalucci. And with 2 on and nobody out, that sends up Isaac Laura, the third baseman. Another right-handed hitter. This one is hit on a line drive to the shortstop. He catches it, but both runners are going to get back to the bags. That will be the first out of the inning. Nice play as the shortstop, Andy Albrecht, had to put that glove high in the air to make the catch. Keep it from going into the outfield. 1 away. Here's our first shout out. This one says, "Go Brody, Grammy and Papa are pulling for you." Thank you, guys. Ground ball into center field for a base hit. Throw goes to second. The runner got a little too far off of second, now heading to third. However, the throw will go to the pitcher, and everybody up a base. So Meadows takes second. Japalucci now at third. Dudley scored on the play on RBI for Meadows. And West Volusia strikes first. 1-0 here in the top of the first inning. That'll send up Carson Taylor, the pitcher, left-handed hitter. Well, each team gets to bat up to 10 in an inning. Line drive to the second baseman, caught. Runners will hold. Gay makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Unless 3 outs are recorded. Obviously, 3 outs ends an inning, but if not, you can bat as many as 10, which means the most runs you can score in an inning is 10. And then our mercy rule is based on a mathematical formula, if you will, and that knowing that you can only score 10 runs in an inning, can you mathematically catch up late in the game? For example, if you're down 15 runs, we won't play the final inning because you can't mathematically catch up by scoring 10 runs. So we'll keep an eye on that as we move forward. Bryson Williams, the batter, right-hander, and he hits this ball into left field, but the flag was thrown. So this is going to, I think, nullify one of the base runners. The throw comes in, and let's see here. The runner's going to go to third, but let's find out what the call is. And I think we had a runner leave early. The umpire, the base umpire, threw the flag. And he's going to go have a conversation with the home plate umpire. In fact, he's going to radio up here and let us know what happened. Well, first he's going to talk with Sam Rudd, who's in charge of the umpires, to get a full explanation. Players have left the field.
Blue. Can you radio us?
All right, we're still waiting on a clarification. Currently, there's runners on second and third, so Brooksville's going to take the field. See who's coming to the plate. Well, Bryson Wilkins will bat, so I think we're going to have a do-over, basically. Okay, got confirmation it's going to be a redo. I guess the runner left the bag early. That's why the flag was thrown. So basically that means that the play,
Number 5,
we redo the play, was the wording of the umpire. So Bryson Wilkins is at the plate with runners at second and third, 2 outs. And he hits this one over the head of the shortstop into left center field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes run number 2. And ultimately we had kind of the same result.
Up to bat, number 25, Jaden Brayton.
Giampalucci and Meadows score to give West Volusia a 3-0 lead. Sends up Jaden Brayton. But you want to be fair. Here's a line drive past the shortstop into left center field for a base hit. The throw will go to second, not in time. So 2 on with 2 outs for West Volusia. Obviously, you can't leave the bag early. But it all worked out for West Volusia. Still batting. This is the 8th batter of the inning. Abdiel Ruiz, the batter. And the right-hander swings and hits the tee for strike one. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. We're in the top of the first. West Volusia has plated 3 runs. This is an elimination game. We're down to our final 4 teams in the T-ball state tournament. Next one is hit over to second. Second baseman ranging to his right. And Gay is going to go to the bag and get the force out. 4 unassisted, fielder's choice for the 3rd out of the inning. West Volusia plates 3 as we head to the bottom of the first. It's West Volusia 3, Brooksville coming to the plate. Well, if you are coming to Sebring, and if you're looking for class and comfort all rolled up into one luxurious but very affordable package, then you'll want to stay at the Residence Inn by Marriott. Located on Tubbs Road in Sebring, they are near everything that makes a stay convenient and enjoyable. Their service is second to none, and the Residence Inn is staffed by people who genuinely care about the youth of our community and aren't afraid to show it. The Residence Inn in Sebring. Come take up residence with us.
Off the bottom of the first, we have number 3, Cooper Smith.
Also, folks, if you would like to purchase an audio copy of this game or any game during the state tournament, they're only $5 each. Just email info@jockjive.com. Tell us what games you want, and we'll send an electronic invoice that allows you to pay by debit or credit card. And the games will be on their way to you. That's info, I-N-F-O, info@jockjive.com for a keepsake you want to have for a lifetime. We will have video at the World Series level. Hopefully in the future we can get video for you at the state level, but that's going to come down to a meeting at the coaches meeting, because we will require more internet. We need more bandwidth in order to stream video. It's a little bit different with video versus audio, as you could probably imagine. Ground ball to the shortstop. The throw to first will be in time. 6-3 put out. Tell you, in this tournament, that shortstop, Brody Meadows, has looked pretty good. He's been accurate many times. And that throw was on the money, and there's one away. Dante Mason, the left center fielder, will bat from the left side. 1 out, base is empty here in the bottom of the first. Mason eyes it up. And that one hit into right field for a base hit. Mason going for 2. Now rounding second. He's got really good speed. He's heading to third. They're waving him home. The throw gets away from the catcher, and that will, in fact, get him home. Brooksville is on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. Here's a shout-out that says, "Good morning, Mike. I guess I can still cheer on the teams that are left. Good luck to West Volusia and to Brooksville." Miss Bierman, absolutely. I'm sorry about your DeSoto team, but you guys played well. I mean, you were able to make it to Tuesday, and there were teams that didn't get to Tuesday. DeSoto started out winning their first 2 games of the tournament, in fact. Next batter, Emmett Gay, pops it up, and the pitcher trying to make an over-the-shoulder grab, can't come up with it, and then he picks it up and throws to first, and it gets away from first. Gay also with pretty good speed, heading to third. The throw to third gets away, and he's coming home. The throw will go to the pitcher, but he had already crossed that halfway point line. Gay will score to make it a 1-run ball game.
Now batting number 25, Gunnar Sullivan.
Gunnar Sullivan, the first baseman, will bat with the bases empty and 1 out. 3-2 West Volusia on top of Brooksville. But yes, feel free to send shout-outs, Ms. Bierman, for any of the teams left in this tournament. I know they will appreciate that. Should be some pretty good competition today. Base hit into center field. Nobody's there. Sullivan rounding first, heading to second. The throw comes into second, but he's rounding second and heading to third. The shortstop going to try and run him down, and he does. Just before he got to the bag, a nice play by Brody Meadows to run him back down from behind. So that will be a double, and then a 6 unassisted tag out by the shortstop for the 2nd out of the inning. Base is empty with 2 outs for Andy Albrecht. Albrecht, the starting shortstop. Albrecht hits this one on a line drive to the shortstop, and Meadows is going to make the catch for the third and final out. That will do it for Brooksville in the first. They played 2 runs, and as we head to the second, it's a 1-run game. At the end of 1, it's West Volusia 3, Brooksville 2, right here on JockJive.com.
The Sportsmanship Award is one of the most coveted awards to be won at this Dixie Youth Baseball Tournament. Sportsmanship is playing hard to win, but realizing all cannot become winners. It is being a gracious loser and even more a gracious winner. Good sportsmanship involves such matters as fair play, keen rivalry, but careful observance of the rules, courtesy, and a generous attitude toward an opponent. To be considered for an award for sportsmanship, a team must, 1, demonstrate good conduct and positive attitude by all players and coaches, both on and off the field. Number 2, be prompt and participate in all scheduled activities throughout the tournament. 3, have fans that show good conduct and attitude toward umpires and opposing teams. And 4, be neat in appearance and dress of both team and coaches at all times. We ask all in attendance here at this Dixie Youth Tournament join the coaches and players in making these qualifications the rule of behavior while attending these tournament games. Let's make this year a wonderful year of fun and great memories.
Parker Thornton will lead it off. It will be batters 9, 10, and 11 as Brooksville makes a couple of changes. Ben Talpa and Tally Stevens in the game. As this one hit left side into left field. A base hit for Thornton. So a leadoff base runner here in the top of the second inning.
Now batting number 20, Nico Amato.
Nico Amato to the plate. Ms. Spearman added about DeSoto. They played their hearts off. We are all proud of DeSoto. We will be back next year. Look forward to the opportunity to broadcast the games again next year. Not sure who will get it. We'll find out in January who will host the tournament. There is a base hit into right field. Maybe the throw goes to second. They're going to get the lead runner at second, but let's see. Second baseman had dropped the ball, but he held on to it long enough to record the out. So that will actually be a fielder's choice.
For West Volusia, Holden Grove.
1 out, 1 on for Halden Grove. And Halden grounds it to the second baseman near the bag. He's going to step on the bag to record the out. Emmett Gay makes the put out. 2 outs.
3, William Gomez.
For the number 12 hitter in the order, William Gomez. Right-handed hitter. And Gomez grounds it to the pitcher. This could be the third out. The throw to first will be in time. And the inning is over. It wasn't a 1-2-3 inning, but 4 bat and 3 outs are recorded to end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Our score, West Volusia 3, Brooksville 2, here on JockJive.com.
Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Dixie Youth Baseball has now given over $1,240,000 to former Dixie Youth players in scholarships. Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program.
Changes for West Volusia. Nico Amato has gone into the game, along with William Gomez. I think they may have put Halden Grove in there as well. Another shout out, one proud grandma. Great job, Brody Meadows. Love you, buddy. Good luck, West Volusia. Grandma, thank you for that. Line drive to the pitcher by Levi Grubbs, and it is caught. Carson Taylor makes the grab for the first out of the inning. 3-2, West Volusia leading Brooksville. And we'll send up the number 7 hitter in the order. Number 7, Colby Mahuron. Right-handed hitter. There's another shout-out. Play hard, Halden Grove, and West Volusia from G-Mom in Yucca Valley, California. You got this. Thank you for that. Thanks for tuning in this week. And another line drive. This one a low line drive caught right above the shoelaces by the pitcher. So Taylor makes back-to-back putouts. 2 up, 2 down. Well, we've seen defense early on in this one. And we've got ourselves a pretty good one. 3-2, a 1-run game. West Volusia on top. Brooksville batting in the bottom of the second inning. Here's Zach Talpa, number 8 hitter in the order. Started in left field today. This is popped up over the head of the shortstop into center field for a base hit. 2-out base runner. Well, if Okeechobee beats Avon Park, it becomes cut and dry. The winner of this game would have to beat Okeechobee twice. Now, if Avon Park beats Okeechobee, Avon Park does have 1 loss, then all 3 teams would have 1 loss. That means we would have the if necessary game at 9 a.m. And after that game 15, which is coming up next, there are 3 teams with 1 loss each. The team having played the most games will receive the bye. Ben Talpa will be the batter. Right-handed hitter. Brother Zach at first. And it's a line drive to second. Caught at second base to end the inning. Abdiel Ruiz makes the catch. Almost another 1-2-3 inning. Once again, 4 come to the plate and 3 outs are recorded on both sides. So we'll move to the third. Still 3-2, West Volusia over Brooksville here in Sebring.
Did you know a child may start in the Dixie program at or below age 6 and continue through age 19? Yes, there's an opportunity for youth 6 through 19 to enjoy baseball in Dixie. Dixie Youth, Dixie Boys, Dixie Majors. If your league is not a part of these baseball programs, contact a Dixie official for information and bring your child up in Dixie.
Substitution for Brooksville. Number 12, Tice Ambrose has gone in for number 40, Tally Stevens. We head to the top of the third. Game scheduled for 6. West Volusia leads at 3-2. West Volusia got all 3 runs in the first. Brooksville got both of its runs in the bottom of the first. Neither team scoring in the second. And now we move to the third. Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Way to go, West Volusia. AAA All-Stars are rooting for you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Come on, Brooksville. You guys got this. From the Duns in Brooksville. Appreciate it. Top of the order. Sagan Dudley leads it off, and he hits one out to the pitcher, but it dies in the grass. The pitcher picks it up and throws to first. Nice play by Levi Grubbs as he records the out. He got to it quickly, and that was the difference in the putout. 1-3 for the first out. So again, we continue to see good defense on both sides. Kylan Japalucci hits this one into left field for a base hit. You know, we've seen plenty of runs scored during the games. Brooksville had 34 in a win against DeSoto. Okeechobee had 32 in a win against Avon Park. Also, Hardee had 32 in a win against San Antonio. West Volusia, 29 runs yesterday in the win against DeSoto. But I like seeing some defense. There's a base hit into left field by Isaac Laura. And that will put runners at first and second with one out. 2 on for Brody Meadows.
Brody Meadows.
Meadows singled in a run, first time up. And Meadows hits this one in the air to center field, and the right center fielder not going to be able to make the catch. Cooper Smith came in but couldn't get to it. 1 run will score. Here comes run number 2, and they will hold Meadows at third base with a triple.
Up now we have number 33, Carson Taylor.
West Volusia extends the lead. It's now 5-2. That sends up Carson Taylor. Lined out to second his first time up. The left-hander pops this one up in behind the bag at second and into center field for an RBI single. Another run, and West Volusia leads at 6-2 in the top of inning number 3.
Up now, number 5, Bryson Wilkins.
Bryson Wilkins singled in 2 runs last time up, and he lines this one off the glove of the shortstop. He picks it up, though. The runner had held up on the play, and they are going to get the force out. Throw to second will be a 6-4 fielder's choice for Wilkins. Taylor is out at second. Couldn't really fault him there, though, because the ball should have been caught on the line drive, but I don't blame him for not running. Jaden Brayton, the batter. 2 outs, 1 on. Brayton singled to left his first time up. 3 runs in the inning for West Volusia. Ground ball to the shortstop, who fields it, flips it underhand to second in time. 6-4 fielder's choice for the third and final out. So a couple of good plays at shortstop by Andy Albrecht. And that will do it for West Volusia in the third. They get 3 more runs. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Game scheduled for 6. It's now West Volusia 6, Brooksville 2 here on ChalkJive.com.
Are you aware of the scholarship program available to participants in Dixie Youth Baseball? Hundreds of men and women have won scholarships and used them to help pay for their education after graduating from high school. 70 $2,000 scholarships were given away this year. To apply for a scholarship, you must be a senior in high school, complete the application, and mail it by March 1st to be considered for one of these awards. If you played Dixie Youth Baseball in past years and you will be a senior in high school next year, we encourage you to think about this opportunity. Many are glad they did.
West Volusia substituting Jaden Brayton and Halden Grove back into the game. Also, William Gomez has gone into left field. We head to the bottom of inning number 3. It's a 4-run lead for West Volusia in this elimination game from Sebring. Glad to have you aboard wherever you may be. West Volusia coach still confirming his defensive changes. And we are ready to begin the bottom of inning number 3. It will be the bottom of the order.
Now, number 11.
Well, our Summer of Dixie continues. Wrapping up our coverage here in Sebring for the T-ball, AAA, and Ozone State tournaments coming up on Thursday. Dixie Baseball 15 and under Dixie Pre-Majors World Series. And then we'll be heading to Lumberton, North Carolina for some more action, World Series action. Base hit into right field by Colby DeVary to lead things off. But in the next couple of weeks, we'll have the call of the AA, AAA, Ozone, and Majors World Series video coming your way. Catch it all right here on JockJive.com. You'll be able to see as well as hear us. I'll be in Lumberton both weeks. Machine pitch and coach pitch coming up first. Here's a ground ball to the pitcher by Tice Ambrose. However, the throw gets away from the first baseman. DeVary rounding third. He's going to come home and score. Ambrose ends up at second. Brooksville has cut the deficit in half to make it 6-3. Actually, now they've sent him back to third base. DeVary did. Went back to third, so it remains 6-2. Looked like he had gotten beyond that line, but the ball did get back to the pitcher, so they must have gotten it back just before he crossed that line. Tally Stevens, the batter, right-handed hitter. And she grounds this one to third. That will get the run home. A high throw over the head of the first baseman. Ambrose will come home. Stevens will hold up at second. And it's now 6-4.
Now batting number 3, Cooper Smith.
So Brooksville answers with 2 runs of their own here in the bottom of the second. They've got the tying run at the plate. We'll head to the top of the order. Cooper Smith will bat. Grounded out to short his first time up. Game scheduled for 6. We're in the bottom of inning number 3. Our next game scheduled to start at 11:30. I doubt that'll happen. We'll have the award ceremony, elimination ceremony, coming up next. Ball hit into right field. That's going to drop for a base hit down the right field line. That will easily get the run home. Rounding second, Smith on his way to third. And the throw to third is not in time. He's coming home. The throw will go to the pitcher, but the pitcher was not inside the circle, and Smith will score. Two more runs score. We're tied at 6.
Up now, number 00, Dante Mason.
Here's Dante Mason. Base is empty. Still nobody out. Brooksville looking to take its first lead of the game. Mason hits that one into right field for a base hit. They'll get it in quickly and hold him at first with a single.
Now batting number 99, Emmett Gay.
That sends up Emmett Gay. Shout out says, great job, Coop, from the Duns. If you want to send a shout out, send it via text message, 352 area code 258-8450. Gay grounds this one to first, scooped up by the first baseman, and quickly Sagan Dudley goes to the bag to record the out. That's the first out of the inning. On the play, Mason goes to second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position for Gunnar Sullivan. 6-6 game here in the third.
Sullivan.
Another shout out. Way to go, Brooksville. Love the Heels. Let's go, West Volusia. You can do this. Coach Whalen. And a line drive caught at first on a diving play to his right. A heck of a play on a sharply hit ball. But Sagan Dudley snagged it for the out. Boy, that saves a run. Because Mason's got good speed at second. If that ball gets in the outfield, a run scores. That will be the second out of the inning. 2 outs for Andy Albrecht. Albrecht lined out to short his first time up. Brooksville still looking to take its first lead of the game. Mason's at second. And Albrecht, the right-handed hitter, lines it up and swings away, and it hits it on a bounce to the shortstop. They're going to throw it to third, but the throw of the third is off the glove of the third baseman, and Mason's going to come home. And then the throw goes over the head of the pitcher. The runner was already headed to second. That will get the runner to third base. That'll be a fielder's choice for Albrecht. Mason scoring. Albrecht ends up at third base. And for the first time today, Brooksville is out in front. It's now 7-6. That will send up Levi Grubbs. The chant of Levi from the folks on the first base side. 2 outs with a runner at third. Ninth batter of the inning, so they can bat 2 more. This is popped up over the head of the shortstop into left field for a base hit. An RBI single for Grubbs. And Brooksville takes a 2-run lead, 8-6.
Now batting number 7, Colby.
This is Colby Mahuron. Colby Mahuron will bat. He is the 10th batter of the inning.
This is the 10th batter.
10th batter of the inning. Mahuron, right-handed hitter. Runner at first with 2 outs. Either have to get the out or just get the ball in the hands of the pitcher for timeout to be called. And it's hit into right field for a base hit. The throw will come into the infield, but it gets away from the shortstop Meadows. That's going to get the run home. The other runner going to second, and he'll be tagged out, but the run has scored. So Mahuron out at second, but Grubbs scores on the play. Brooksville has taken its first lead of the game thanks to a 7-run inning. After 3, it's now Brooksville 9, West Volusia 6. Back with more baseball here in Sebring in a moment.
Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
Well, another hotel that we represent here in the area, the Inn on the Lakes in Sebring. You will enjoy the luxury of casual yet elegant surroundings that are as pleasing to the eye as they are comfortable and relaxing. With more than 155 spacious, beautifully decorated guest rooms and suites, you can experience the best that Sebring, Florida hotels have to offer. At Inn on the Lakes, you will be afforded all the comforts of home, in addition to stunning views that overlook the lakes and the finest hospitality around. To find out more, go to Inn on the Lakes. That's INN, InnOnTheLakes.com, or call 1-800-531-5253. That's 800-531-5253. Parker Thornton to lead it off. Actually, no, this should be just stand by. All right, they are discussing now who the actual batter should be. I had it as Abdiel Ruiz. I'm not the official scorekeeper, though. But we do have a discrepancy here. So they're going to try and figure things out, who the batter will be. Now they are sending Thornton back to the dugout. So Abdiel Ruiz will, in fact, bat. You had Wilkins and Brayton, who had back-to-back fielder's choices. Dudley had a ground out to begin the inning. So Ruiz, Thornton, and Amato should be the scheduled hitters. And now here comes Ruiz to the plate. So that they do have the correct batter at the plate. Ruiz is up there now, but they did have Thornton at the plate. So they got to correct it. And we're ready to begin here in the top of the fourth inning. West Volusia down 3, 9-6. And Ruiz, the right-hander, takes his time and swings a ground ball left side to the pitcher and third baseman, but they both almost kind of connect with each other. And the throw late to first by the third baseman, not in time, so Ruiz is aboard safely.
Now batting number 26, Parker Thornton.
And that will send out Parker Thornton, the catcher, number 26, starting catcher. Once again, our shout-out number, 352-258-8450. Let's go West Volusia. You can do this from Coach Whalen. This one hit in the air to the shortstop and beyond the glove of the shortstop, but the throw to second will be in time by the left fielder. That's a 7-4 fielder's choice. Again, a situation where you weren't sure if it was going to be caught. Ruiz kind of had to hold up a little bit, and he'll be out at second for the first out of the inning. 1 out, 1 on for Nico Amato. Amato will bat from the left side. And he hits that on one hop to the first baseman, who's going to race to the bag and get the out. Runner heading to third, but the throw will go back to the pitcher to send him back. Nice play by Gunnar Sullivan at first. 3 unassisted, 2 outs with a runner at second.
Up now, number 40, Holden Grove.
And that will send up Halden Grove. Where's number 40? Bats from the right side. Timeout call by Brooksville. And they're going to bring the entire infield and outfield in with their coach, their manager, to have a discussion. Here comes the catcher, Stevens. She's heading out there, too. She better hurry. The meeting will be over by the time she gets there. She's just nonchalantly walking out there. Two outs in the inning with a runner at second. West Volusia trails by 3, 9-6. We're in the top of the 4th. Game scheduled for 6. The loser will be eliminated. The winner will join Okeechobee and Avon Park as the final 3 teams remaining. Avon Park and Okeechobee coming up next. I'll have the call. Scheduled for 11:30, but more likely going to be closer to noon by the time we do the elimination ceremony, get the field ready for the next game, obviously finish the completion of this one, etc. It is scheduled, though, for 11:30. Typically, they've had them 2 hours apart, and they do have another game at 2, and they schedule that one a little bit later. And I understand the thinking there. You want the players to get some rest if you have to play back-to-back games. Well, they're still having that meeting out there. It's a pretty lengthy meeting, especially with 2 outs, and no runs have crossed the plate yet. But I guess you don't want a 2-out rally here. Just making sure everybody's on the same page where they need to go. Here's a line drive on one hop past the shortstop into left center field for Grove, a base hit. Thornton coming home, and he will score. That will make it 9-7. Tying run at the plate for West Volusia. And it's the number 12 hitter in the order, William Gomez, number 3. 2 outs, 1 on. Grove at first. Gomez puts this one in play over the head of the pitcher and beyond the second base bag. The shortstop and second baseman were both converging, but they both kind of looked at each other, thought the other one was going to get it. That'll be a base hit and an RBI. Grove will score, and it's 9-8. Now the tying run is aboard. Go ahead run at the plate here in the top of the 4th. Plus, we'll head to the top of the order. Sagan Dudley will bat. Dudley grounded out to the pitcher last time up. 2 runs here in the 4th inning for West Volusia. And this is popped up to second. The second baseman coming in. Now it's going to hit the ground. He picks it up on the bounce. The runner heading to third. The throw to third. Well, he's now rounding the bag at third and coming home. There was no tag made. The pitcher holds the ball in the air to call timeout, but the tying run has scored. And on the play, Dudley went to second, so he's representing the go-ahead run. We're tied at 9. We were tied at 6. We're tied at 9. And a ball grounded just foul down the third base line by Kylan Japalucci. West Volusia looking to take the lead again. They've led twice today. This has been a seesaw affair. Back and forth. Line drive to the shortstop, and it's caught by Albrecht. He put the glove and that arm high up in the air and made the catch for the third and final out. But West Volusia plates 3 runs in the inning, and we are tied yet again as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's now West Volusia 9, Brooksville 9. You're listening to live coverage of the 2018 Dixie Youth Baseball T-Ball State Tournament right here on JockJive.com. We'll keep it right here. Don't forget to subscribe to the Jock Jive YouTube channel. We stream all Dixie Youth Baseball, most youth sports, and high school football in the fall to our YouTube channel. And you'll want to know first what games are coming your way. Jock Jive Productions works small events and large, from T-ball to the Toyota Center Youth Sports to collegiate. Audio only to a full-scale TV production for ESPN. We can do it all. To find out how we can cover your team or event, email info@jockjive.com. That's also the same email you need to use if you would like to purchase an audio copy of this game or any game during the state tournament. They're only $5 each. Just email info@jockjive.com. Tell us what games you want. We'll send an electronic invoice that allows you to pay by debit or credit card. And a big fall coming up on Jock Jive: SWAC football, soccer and volleyball, Tuskegee football, ACCC game of the week, Great American Rivalries, HBCU football, Navarre and Baker High School football, Georgia Military College football, Gulf South Conference soccer, and more. Check us out often. We are Jock Jive Sports.
Starting off the bottom of the fourth, we have number 6, Zach Talpa.
Zach Talpa will lead it off. Batters 8, 9, and 10. West Volusia has fulfilled their obligations with substitutions. Both teams, in fact. Zach Talpa, right-handed hitter. And this one hit on a line drive off the glove of the second baseman. Ruiz picks it up and throws it to second. The runner will hold it first. So Brooksville looks to reclaim the lead with a runner at first and nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Ben Talpa will bat. Okeechobee and Avon Park will be coming up next. We're down to the final 4 teams in the T-Ball State Tournament. If necessary, game would be tomorrow morning at 9, but there is a possibility we could conclude today if Okeechobee wins and does not lose today. That ball bounced out to the shortstop, who went to the bag at second before he had it. He flips to the bag with a glove, but not in time. The runner's taken off for third. The throw will go to the pitcher, but they will give that runner the base. And that will put runners on the corners with nobody out. That will send out Colby DeVary.
Now up to bat, number 11, Colby DeVary.
DeVary singled to right first time up. Ground ball to the pitcher. The throw will go to first, and it's in time. 1-3 put out. It will be an RBI as Talpa, Zach Talpa scores. Ben Talpa safe at second. Well, where'd the ball go? Went to the catcher. Now the throw goes to third, and it gets away, and that's going to score Talpa. So the first out of the inning, but the throw went home late. Not sure what happened with our shortstop, too, but he's coming off the field. Brooksville has taken an 11-9 lead. Base is empty. Okay, Meadows is back out on the field, so I think maybe just wanted to get hydrated. He's back out on the field. And Tice Ambrose to the plate. Right-handed hitter, batting with the bases empty. 2 runs in, 11-9 Brooksville over West Volusia here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Ambrose reached on an error first time up. And he grounds this one past the diving third baseman to the shortstop. Meadows fires it over. Not in time because it brought the first baseman off the bag. It was close, but First baseman not able to keep his foot on the bag.
Number 40,
It'll actually be an infield hit with one out. And Tally Stevens to the plate. Another shout out. Let's go Talpa boys from the Duns. Thank you, guys. Both the Talpa boys scoring in this inning to give Brooksville the lead. Stevens with a swing and a ball hit left side just outside the arc in front of the home plate, picked up by the pitcher. The throw to first, now a throw to third. I'm not sure if they called her out or safe. Okay, they did call her out. 1-3 put out, and then Ambrose is safe at third base. That will be the second out of the inning. And we'll head to the top of the order with 2 outs. Here's Cooper Smith. Another shout out. Come on, boys. Keep fighting from Coach Whalen. That's for West Volusia. Smith drove in 2 runs in the third inning with a hit. Ended up with a triple and then kind of stole third and came home on the play. Runner at third with 2 outs. Brooksville 11, West Volusia 9 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Smith hits it into right field. That's going to be a base hit, and that will plate the run. It's now 12-9 Brooksville. Sends up Dante Mason. Timeout call by Brooksville. 2 outs.
Up to bat, we have number 00, Dante Mason.
Mason, the 7th batter of the inning. Then each team can bat 10 unless 3 outs are recorded. Currently 2 outs and 1 on. Another shout out. Good game so far from Miss Bierman. Indeed it is. I mentioned it's been a seesaw affair back and forth. Ground ball to third. Double pump because the second baseman wasn't there, but he does finally come over in time. And the throw to Ruiz is on target. Ruiz makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. Good play, too, by the third baseman. He had to kind of double pump as he waited on his second baseman to get there, and the inning is over. But Brooksville scores 2 more runs, actually 3 more runs. And as we head to the top of the 5th, it's now Brooksville 12, West Volusia 9.
The Sportsmanship Award is one of the most coveted awards to be won at this Dixie Youth Baseball Tournament. Sportsmanship is playing hard to win, but realizing all cannot become winners. It is being a gracious loser and even more a gracious winner. Good sportsmanship involves such matters as fair play, keen rivalry, but careful observance of the rules, courtesy, and a generous attitude toward an opponent. To be considered for an award for sportsmanship, a team must, 1, demonstrate good conduct and positive attitude by all players and coaches, both on and off the field. Number 2, be prompt and participate in all scheduled activities throughout the tournament. 3, have fans that show good conduct and attitude toward umpires and opposing teams. And 4, be neat in appearance and dress of both team and coaches at all times. We ask all in attendance here at this Dixie Youth Tournament join the coaches and players in making these qualifications the rule of behavior while attending these tournament games. Let's make this year a wonderful year of fun and great memories.
All right, the first batter of the inning hits it into left field for a base hit. That's Isaac Laura. West Volusia down 3, batting in the top of the 5th. Game scheduled for 6. We'll send up Brody Meadows, who tripled in 2 runs last time up. There's another shout out. A big shout out to the West Volusia T-ball team from Randy and the boys at the shop in Orange City, Florida. Keep fighting, boys. There's a base hit into center field. Runner rounding second. Now they're sending him home, rounding third. The pitcher has the ball, though. Brody Meadows. Well, let's see. Are they going to send him back to first, or will he get to take second? The Brooksville coach to question this. I guess maybe they felt like he should have to go back to first. At least that's the motion of the coach, pointing at the line and then pointing back at first base. Let's see, as the base umpire gets with a home plate umpire, if they will send him back. And I don't believe they will. So Meadows will get a double. Laura is at third base. Second and third with nobody out for Carson Taylor, who singled in a run last time up. Left-handed hitter. Taylor swings and lines it to second, but it one hops into the glove of the second baseman, who picks it up and throws to the pitcher. And Meadows will, in fact, have to go back to third base. But Taylor drives in a run. Laura will score. And it's 12-10. The tying run aboard, the go-ahead run at the plate.
Now batting number 5, Bryson Wilkins.
And that one hit a bouncer past the third baseman, and it's going to roll for a little bit between the outfielders. Meadows and Taylor are both going to score, but the throw goes to second, and they're going to get him out at second base. Wilkins thrown out for the first out of the inning. Well, that go-ahead run gunned down, but they do get the tying run in. 2-run score on the play. And it's 12-12. We're tied yet again. We've been tied at 6, we've been tied at 9, and we're tied at 12. Pretty good game. Jaden Brayton lines it to the third baseman, and the catch is made. That will be out number 2.
Up to bat, we have number 7, Abdiel Ruiz.
Abdiel Ruiz will bat with 2 outs, and the base is empty. Right-handed hitter. Ruiz hits this one on a hop to the shortstop, deep in the hole. It's backhanded. Long throw over wide of the bag and not in time. That'll be an infield hit for Ruiz. So the go-ahead run on base for West Volusia. West Volusia
26, Parker Thornton
has led just once in this game. Ground ball to the third baseman, rather. The throw over to first is low and in the dirt. It gets by the first baseman. So Parker Thornton will take off and go to second. The throw will go to the pitcher. Let's see if that run will count. Ruiz comes sliding in. No, he will score, excuse me. So Ruiz scores the go-ahead run to make it 13-12 West Volusia. 2 outs for Nico Amato. There's a shout out that says those boys are playing ball this morning. Miss Bierman. Both teams playing hard. This one's hit right side. It dives in the dirt, picked up by the pitcher. Underhand toss to first, and they do get him. That's a nice play by Ambrose. Actually, that's Grubbs, excuse me. Levi Grubbs making the put out for the third and final out. But West Volusia with 3 more runs. You know, that's been a common theme for them. 3 in the first, 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth. Actually, they scored 4 runs. My apologies. That's the first time they've scored over 3 runs. Forgot to mark the run scored by Taylor earlier in the inning. So 4 runs come across the plate. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the chant West Volusia. 13-12 West Volusia as we head to the bottom of the 5th here in Sebring.
Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Dixie Youth Baseball has now given over $1,240,000 to former Dixie Youth players in scholarships. Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program.
Brooksville, we have number 99, Emmett Gay.
All right, the first batter of the inning bounces one over to Meadows. That's Emmett Gay, and the throw across is on target in time for the first out of the inning. Another good throw by the shortstop, Brody Meadows. Emmett Gay retired 6-3, 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Brooksville down a run, 13-12. Another shout out. Let's get that defense going, boys. Coach Whalen. Gunnar Sullivan, the batter rather. And he pops this one up into right field, but over the head of the right fielder. Sullivan rounding first, heading to second. Ball just now coming into the infield, and it gets away, but not far enough for him to advance. So the tying run in scoring position.
Number 2, Andy Albrecht.
Another shout out. Hold them down, West Volusia. You got this from the Hess family. Hess family knows you can. 1 out, 1 on. 13-12 West Volusia here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's been a good one. Andy Albrecht, the batter. And he grounds it left side. Past the diving third baseman. Picked up, though, by Meadows at short. His throw a little bit low and in the dirt. Gets by the first baseman. And that's going to get the tying run home. We're all tied at 13, and Brooksville now has the go-ahead run in scoring position as Albrecht went to second.
Now batting number 18, Levi Grubbs.
That sends up Levi Grubbs, the pitcher. Here's a shout out to Carson from Uncle Chico. Great job, buddy. Thank you for that. If you want to send a shout out, send it via text message to area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. Ball hit on the ground to the shortstop, Meadows. He looks to third, but instead throws to first, wide of the bag. It gets by the first baseman, and that's going to get another run home. Albrecht will score. Grubbs ends up at second. He exchanges places, and Brooksville is back out on top.
Now batting number 7, Colby.
Here's Colby Mahuron. This one hit on a line drive, caught by the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Heck of a play for the second out of the inning. 2 outs now.
We have number 6, Zach.
More of an advanced play there. Timeout called. Two outs. West Volusia calling timeout to talk with their infielders. (14-13). Brooksville leads it. We're in the bottom of the fifth. We've got one more inning to go. This one has been close throughout. Back and forth.
Up to bat, number 6, Zach Talpa.
Brooksville back out in front after trailing, entering the inning. Zach Talpa will be the batter, right-handed hitter. Gren Monterey says, way to go, Andy Albrecht. The swing and a line drive to the shortstop. Meadows drops it, picks it up, and chases down the runner going from second to third. Meadows still makes the play for the third and final out. But Brooksville, at least for the moment, leads yet again. We head to the final inning of play in this elimination game. It's Brooksville 14, West Volusia 13 here on Jock Jive.
Did you know a child may start in the Dixie program at or below age 6 and continue through age 19? Yes, there's an opportunity for youth 6 through 19 to enjoy baseball in Dixie. Dixie Youth, Dixie Boys, Dixie Majors. If your league is not a part of these baseball programs, contact a Dixie official for information and bring your child up in Dixie.
Welcome back for the final inning of play. Here's a shout out that says, can't get no work done. This is awesome and close game. Miss Bierman, it definitely is. Glad you guys are enjoying the broadcast. 14-13. It's been a good one to call, too. Back and forth.
We have number 4.
Brooksville back out in front. 1-run game. Final inning of play. 11-12-1 due up for West Volusia. To the top of the lineup will bat. Ground ball by Halden Grove to the third baseman, but his throw is wide of the bag, and the tying run is aboard. Runner at first with William Gomez coming to the plate. Another shout out. Great defense, Brody, from Coach Whalen. Gomez lines it to the shortstop, and it's off his glove into left center field. The runner rounding second, heading to third. They're actually going to hold him at third base. So Grove at third base, Gomez at first. The tying and go-ahead run on base.
Up now we have number 6 for West Volusia.
That sends us to the top of the order. Here's Sagan Dudley. 14-13, Brooksville leads, but West Volusia looking to reclaim the lead. This one will go the full 6 innings today. We've had a 1-run game and a 2-run game in this tournament. Avon Park beat Hardy 25-24, and Brooksville beat Hardy 22-20. So we have had a couple of really close games, and we've had some not so close games. DeSoto beat Sebring 29-5. I think that was our biggest run differential. Dudley waiting on his coach to put the ball on the tee. Wind is blowing in here at the ballpark. And this one hit by Dudley right side. off the glove of the second baseman, who picks it up, throws to first, close but not in time. One run will score. The throw will go to the pitcher to prevent the other runner from scoring, but we're all tied at 14. 14-14 here in the sixth. Runners on the corners for Kylan Japalucci.
Now batting, number 44, Kylan Japalucci.
Another shout out. You got this, West Volusia, from the Caldwells. This one hit over to third. The throw to first gets by the first baseman. Gomez scored on the play. Dudley is coming home. He will score. And Japalucci goes to second. 2 runs will score, and West Volusia leads 16-14. So here we go again, back and forth. A seesaw affair. Another shout out. Actually, that's the same one. You got this, West Volusia, from the Caldwells. Isaac Laura grounds it over to third. The throw across. Well, did it hit him? It hit the first baseman in the face. He dropped the ball. The throw comes home, and it gets away. So our first baseman, I think, got hit in the face by the throw over. And he is down on his knees, bent over. And all the players taking a knee right now. So a run will score to make it 17-14. And also on the play, Laura went to third. First baseman is up on his feet, and he's getting a high five, so that's good to see that he's okay. Shaking his head, yes. That's another good sign. I like these young men toughing it out. We've seen several injuries, and then I think all but maybe even one case, they've stayed in the game. And even the one I think that did come out went back in the game in the next half inning. West Volusia leads it 17-14 in the top of the sixth inning.
We have number 17, Brody Meadows.
Brody Meadows will bat with nobody out and a runner at third. And he swings and pops it up over the head of the shortstop into left center field for a base hit. The throw to second, not in time. The runner slid in head first, and that's going to be an out. You can't slide in head first. So Meadows out at second. He does get an RBI as Laura will score. And it's 18-14. Another shout out. Keep it going, West Volusia. We are pulling for you from Uncle Chico and the boys at the shop. Come on, boys, and tally. We're rooting for you, Brooksville, from the Duns. Umpire on top of that one, using his hands extended to show that you can't make a diving slide. Here's a catch on the run, a line drive out. And that will be the second out of the inning. The players were coming off the field, but that's just the second out. 2 gone, bases empty. 18-14. West Volusia leads it. That sends up Bryson Wilkins. Thanks for all the shout-outs. You guys have been great with those. Shout-out number will be the same for the rest of the T-ball state tournament. This is popped up into left field. Left fielder coming in, but he can't make the catch. 2-out base runner. You can hear that wind gusting and blowing in. And it's blowing tents upside down on the left side. Two tents turned upside down over on the third base side. You're going to have to tie those things down.
We have number 25, Jaden Brayton.
Jaden Brayton will bat with 2 outs and a runner at first. Right-hander eyes it and hits it on a hop to the shortstop, who flips underhand to second, but the second baseman dropped the ball. Should have been the third out. Instead, there's still life for West Volusia. Actually, this will be the 10th batter of the inning.
Number 7, Abdiel Ruiz.
So the 10th batter of the inning coming up.
This is the 10th batter of the inning.
Abdiel Ruiz will bat. Runners at first and second, and he lines it past the glove of the pitcher, off the glove of the shortstop. Runner coming home. The pitcher gets the ball and goes into the circle, but the run will count. What's that?
Blue.
We'll confirm, but I believe that last run will count. And if so, it'll make it 19-14. Okay, they say no. The pitcher was actually outside the circle. It appeared to be anyway. And it doesn't look like the run is going to count. Oh, okay. We got an explanation. The ball hit the runner. I saw it ricochet. I thought it went off the glove of the fielder. And now we're getting a clarification that it hit the runner. So the run will not count because of interference. So we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 18-14. West Volusia by 4. Brooksville needs 4 to tie, 5 to win when we return.
Are you aware of the scholarship program available to participants in Dixie Youth Baseball? Hundreds of men and women have won scholarships and used them to help pay for their education after graduating from high school. 70 $2,000 scholarships were given away this year. To apply for a scholarship, you must be a senior in high school, complete the application, and mail it by March 1st to be considered for one of these awards. If you played Dixie Youth Baseball in past years and you will be a senior in high school next year, we encourage you to think about this opportunity. Many are glad they did.
All right, here we go. Should be an exciting bottom of the 6th inning. Brooksville down 4, 18-14.
To start off the bottom of the 6th for Brooksville, we have number 10, Ben Talpa.
Ben Talpa will lead it off. Right-handed hitter. Eyes it up. And swings. Ground ball to third. Scooped up by the third baseman who fires it across in time. 5-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Isaac Laura over there at third base. And there's one away for Brooksville. They're down to their final 2 outs in this tournament. Colby DeVary will bat. Another shout out. Let's tie it up, Brooksville, and have a showdown. Miss Bierman. I don't believe, we haven't had an extra inning game on this field or in the T-ball tournament. We've had a couple of extra inning games in AAA. We have not had an extra inning game. Actually, we had an extra inning game in the Ozone State Tournament, the first game of the tournament. Spring Hill American edged Franklin County 6-5 and 7. Also, West Volusia edged Snead 7-6 in the AAA Minor State Tournament in extras and 7. Bartow and Sebring went 8 innings. Sebring won that game 8-7. Well, after a brief timeout, we're ready to get back to play. Another shout out. Let's go defense. Coach Whalen, you got this, Brooksville. We are rooting for you from the hills. Colby DeVary will bat with 1 out and the base is empty. Brooksville down 4 in their final at bat. And what could be their final at bat of the tournament. Lifted into right field, base hit. Rounding first, DeVary on his way to second. DeVary now rounds second, heading to third. The throw to third, the tag, and he is out. Nice play as they get the ball to the infield, and then the throw over to third, and then the tag was a close play. But Laura got the tag down for the second out of the inning, and Brooksville down to its final out in this one, unless they can plate 4 runs. They need 4 to tie, 5 to win. A lot of parents holding one finger up in the air, indicating we only need 1 more out, guys. Fans on their feet, putting their hands together over on the first base side. Brooksville hoping for a 2-out rally. Tice Ambrose, the batter. He pops it up to the shortstop. The catch is made, and the ball game is over. Brody Meadows makes the catch, and West Volusia again wins in the losers bracket. That's their 4th win in a row in the elimination games, and they win it by the final score of 18-14. What a game here today. West Volusia survives, and we'll find out a little bit later who the opponent will be at 2 o'clock. Stand by. We'll have the presentation, the MVP, the sportsmanship winner, plus our elimination ceremony as we send Brooksville home. But Brooksville had a great tournament. Congratulations, guys. We wish you safe travels. This was a good one, though. The chant of West Volusia. Well, actually, let's see. We'll have to, again, if Okeechobee were to lose, actually West Volusia may get a bye and play on Thursday morning. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out because, again, if after this next game between Okeechobee and Avon Park, the 3 teams are tied with 1 loss each, again, the team having played the most games will receive the bye, and West Volusia would be that team. They have not had a bye in this tournament, so don't make plans for 2 o'clock today just yet. If Okeechobee wins, West Volusia will play at 2. My understanding is if West Volusia, or if Okeechobee loses, West Volusia wouldn't play again until tomorrow morning at 9. So it's really going to hinge on our next game. All right, stand by. We're going to throw it over to our public address announcer for the MVP and the sportsmanship winners, plus the elimination ceremony for Brooksville.
This game's sportsmanship award will go to number 25, Gunnar Sullivan from Brooksville.
Gunnar Sullivan gets the sportsmanship award. Another shout out.
In the game, MVP player will go to number 33, Carson Taylor from West Volusia.
Carson Taylor, the MVP. Another shout out. Great game, both teams. Congrats, West Volusia from Yucca Valley, California. Another shout out. Great job, boys, from Coach Whalen. Another shout out. Awesome job, West Volusia. Safe travels home, Brooksville, from Miss Behrman.
Please step forward to receive your award when your name is called. Number 3, Cooper Smith.
So now they are introducing the Brooksville team, which has been eliminated.
Number 00, Dante Mason. Number 99, Emmett Gay. Number 25, Gunnar Sullivan. Number 2, Andy Albrecht. Number 18, Levi Grubbs. Number 7, Colby Maheron. Number 6, Zach Talpa. Number 10, Ben Talpa. Number 11, Colby Taveri. Number 12, Tice Ambrose. And number 40, Tally Stevens. Manager Seth Noe. Assistant Coach Lee Sullivan. Assistant Coach Matt Peterson. And Assistant Coach Travis Bishop. Number 25, Gunnar Sullivan. Ladies and gentlemen, the teams in the state tournament are winners already as they represent the best from their district. However, with this loss, we will have to say goodbye to Brooksville. We have enjoyed having them in this tournament and celebrate their commendable baseball season. Let's all give Brooksville a round of applause and wish them a safe trip home and great success in their future play in baseball.
All right, congratulations again to Brooksville. They had a pretty good run through the tournament. They actually won their first 3 games, actually the first 2 games of their tournament, and then back-to-back losses to Okeechobee and West Volusia to eliminate them. So we've got another one coming up, which will determine who will play in the 2 o'clock game. Okeechobee will face Avon Park. Okeechobee is the only undefeated team remaining. If Avon Park wins, then we will have the if necessary game on Thursday morning at 9 a.m. If Okeechobee wins, it will be Okeechobee and West Volusia this afternoon around 2 o'clock. And West Volusia would have to win that game to force the if necessary game on Thursday. So still not sure yet who's going to win this tournament. Invite you back for more baseball. But until then, for all of us here at JockJive.com, I'm Mike Rideout saying so long for now, good afternoon, and God bless.